There's a company called Acorns. Sounds up whatever.
Testing, 1 2 1 2. All right, we should be live. Make sure everything sounds good. All right. So I'm just gonna give it a minute, guys. Get the stream started. Get some more people in here, and then we'll move on to today's news. See Jay's in the stream. Hey Jay, how you doing, buddy? We have a lot to talk about today. I know the markets have been a bit mixed lately, but they do seem to be rebounding today, so that is good. Means that there are buyers to basically eat away at those sellers who were selling short. So definitely good to see the markets rebounding. Just gonna give it about one more minute, and then we'll get started with the news today. We're gonna be talking about Ripple reducing XRP sales to help bolster the price, which is good for the price of XRP. That's just supply and demand. We are going to be talking about the SEC suing Kik now. I remember I talked about Kik going to the SEC. Now the SEC is going to Kik. We're talking about Justin Sun with Warren Buffett. All right. And then we'll just do a market wrap up, and that will be the stream for today. Probably get to like the 20-minute mark, maybe get to the half-hour mark. So yeah, let's get started. I just remind everyone, if you do want to support the stream, I have donation links in the description to donate cryptocurrency. Don't feel obligated. It is just if you want to. And of course, you could do super chats. But yeah, let's get started with the stream, guys. Jay says time to accumulate. Yes, yesterday was a great time to accumulate. There was a big dip in the market the other day, and if you bought that dip, you're already up because we've already started to recover, which is a great thing. Bitcoin up about 1.68% on the day. Ethereum up 3.30%. XRP up 1.59%, Bitcoin Cash up about 5%, Litecoin up 2.38%, EOS up 3%, Binance Coin up about 3%. Yeah, a lot of your major coins are up on the day, which is good. It just means that the sellers didn't win the battle yesterday. The buyers won. And yeah. But let's get into it. Ripple's intervention will reduce XRP sales as price falls 4.9%. Ripple is going to reduce XRP sales in Q2 of 2019. Don't know what you're doing today, but Landon from Blockchain YouTube will be streaming live and discuss potential crypto. Maybe I will tune into that. Hello, Crypto Cajun. How are you doing today, buddy? Hope you're doing well. So, yeah, Ripple to reduce XRP sales in Q2 of 2019. Thanks to a Bitwise report to the US SEC, this quarter's XRP sales shall drop to less than 10 BPS. That will be Ripple's contribution towards improving transparency and reliability of the market structure. Meanwhile, XRP is under pressure and down 4.9% in the past 24 hours. So they are going to be reducing XRP sales. Now this will actually help the price of XRP because as you reduce the circulating supply of XRP, you inevitably will boost the price. So we could be seeing a big XRP bull run coming. Jay says we are trying to find coins with the highest percent gains with a small market cap. Yes, those coins are usually the ones that will blow up overnight. Of course, there is more risk there. The smaller the market cap, the more the risk, the more potential for a pump and dump, the more potential for manipulation. However, with risk comes great reward. Of course, you know that, Jay. And it's always good to live life on the edge a bit. live life on the edge. So, fundamentals, the crypto scene is still regarded by many as the Wild West, rugged, unregulated, and in the case of cryptocurrencies, manipulated. A Bitwise report addressed to the US SEC highlights the depth of this foul play. In their deduction, researchers discovered that exchanges are culpable, with some inflating their trading volumes. As a result, Ripple is seeking to increase the overall reliability of the market structure and reporting at digital asset exchanges worldwide. Towards that end, Ripple's actively working with trusted partners in the space to better understand the scope and scale of the problem, evaluating their XRP volumes reporting, and will take a more conservative approach to XRP sales in Q2 of 2019. So, therefore, by following through their proposal, they will hope to improve transparency. This also means their target XRP sales will drop. So that's actually good. I know you might think, how is that good for us? That's actually best for the investor, because as they reduce their XRP sales, that forces businesses and investors and people who want to use XRP to buy from us, from the investors, and therefore prices go up. So this is great, actually, if you're looking at it from an investor standpoint, and I really am happy Ripple is improving their transparency and really looking at the investors and looking at the people who made XRP what it is, gave it the market cap what it is, and taking care of them. So reducing XRP sales is a good thing. They're not going to be stopping it completely. Of course, you need to have some XRP sales to get the corporations interested, to get the banks interested, to get the money remittance services interested. But I still think it's a great thing that they are reducing it, because that means any surplus interest, any surplus demand, extra demand that isn't met by Ripple's selling will have to be fulfilled by the marketplace. Therefore, price of XRP will rise dramatically. Okay? Next up, we have SEC suing messaging app Kik for its $100 million cryptocurrency offering, which was an ICO. The SEC has filed a $100 million lawsuit against Kik Interactive, which launched a cryptocurrency to be traded within its messaging app, for allegedly conducting an illegal securities offering. Companies do not face a binary choice between innovation and compliance with federal security laws. Stephen Pilkin, co-director of the SEC's Division of Enforcement, said in a release, "This is the first time we're finally on a path to getting the clarity we so desperately need as an industry to be able to continue and to innovate and build." Kik founder and CEO Ted Livingston said in a statement to CNBC. So, I don't think the SEC should have a case here, because I've talked about this in the past. Yeah, an ICO is not a security unless it gives you a piece of a company. Kik's cryptocurrency does not give you a stake in Kik, therefore it is not a security. That's my method of deducing this. I don't think the SEC has a case here. I could be wrong, because we know there's corruption, right? But nonetheless, I think this is good. Hello XRP Bananas, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. We're just talking about the SEC right now and Kik. We talked about XRP at the beginning, and then we're moving on to Justin Sun and Tron and Warren Buffett. So, yeah, this is interesting because it will bring light on what is a security. The SEC is blaming everyone else for their own issue. They've been too opaque, too vague, too just, I don't know, not good when it comes to illustrating what they want from at ICOs in crypto companies. They have not been transparent with us. They don't tell us what are the limits, what can we offer, what type of coins can we offer. We don't know, because they haven't told us, because it's ridiculous. So this can be a silver lining to this issue. This could be a silver lining, because this could actually shed light on what the SEC actually wants. Randall says XRP rising sounds good. Just logged in, did not catch the reason you were talking about. So Randall, what we were talking about was Ripple going to be reducing XRP sales in the next quarter of 2019. And what that will do is that will force any excess demand for XRP that big companies want, that money remittance services want, that large corporations want, that big institutional investors want. Those big names, if their demand exceeds what Ripple's selling, they will be forced to go to the marketplace and get XRP from traditional investors, from the exchanges and whatnot, and that will increase the price because of supply and demand. If the supply shrinks, the circulating supply of XRP shrinks and demand goes up, price will inevitably go up. And I think that's what's going to happen in the near future. All Aesthetics asks, hey Phil, do you think EOS is a good investment? I feel like it can replace Ethereum. So I do think EOS can be a good investment. Generally, the difference between EOS and Ethereum, and I'm going to say this painting with a bit of a broad brushstroke because there's exceptions, but the general difference between Ethereum and EOS is focused more on scalability. Ethereum is focused more on decentralization. So EOS sacrifices some decentralization for better scalability. Ethereum sacrifices some scalability for better decentralization. And the reason for that, you'd have to go, I think I've explained it in a video a while back talking about the nodes and how the nodes work on those networks. That being said, Ethereum is improving their scalability and EOS can improve their decentralization. So this is not an issue that is in stone, right? There's exceptions and there's things that could improve, and EOS could overtake this and Ethereum could overtake that. But I do think EOS could be a decent investment. XRP Randall Crowd says, okay, thanks. You're very welcome, Randall. XRP Banana says EOS or Cardano. Ooh, that's a tough one. I mean, Cardano does have some very brilliant minds behind it, as does EOS. I think EOS is a safer play, but I think Cardano has some more reward potential. But with that more reward potential comes more risk. I mean, EOS is a big player now. I mean, EOS went from nothing to something very, very quickly. They're a big player. Cardano's a decent-sized player, too, at number 12, but EOS does have a lot more market cap than Cardano, which means that there's going to be a lot less volatility there. But back to All Aesthetics asks, do I have any opinions on Phantom Coin? I do not. I don't know enough about it. I haven't really looked into it that much. I've seen it come up on the I've seen it come up before, but I haven't looked enough at it. From the looks of it, it has a very small market cap. You said it's fairly new. New cryptocurrencies, again, guys, new cryptocurrencies could make you overnight successes. They can, but there is a lot of risk there. So you do have to be careful with that. We'll go to its historical data. So we can look at the general prices. Its total ROI is 27%, market cap at 146. So it's fairly small coin. I don't know enough about it, but I might look into it, potentially at a different live stream or maybe another video, but I will keep it on my radar. Thank you for bringing it up to me, All Aesthetics. I do appreciate it. It's up 9% today. Again, it's at, where was it? Rank 146 in terms of market capitalization, and it's on, we'll check the exchanges. It's actually on a good amount of exchanges. That's pretty good. It's on KuCoin, which I like to see. It is at Hotbit, at Binance Dex, and it is at CoinAll, so it's at a good amount of exchanges, which is good. So this might be a good play. I don't know enough about it. I don't know the fundamentals of it, so I will have to look into that. But in terms of, hey, it's on a lot of trusted exchanges, that's great. That's great. Good. So we're talking about Kik. So yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about Kik and the SEC? Do you think the SEC has a case here? Do you think they're going to do anything really? I mean, we don't know what the SEC is going to do. Who's going to win this? It all depends. In my opinion, I think Kik should come out on top on this. I think Kik has a better case. but we don't know. I mean, SEC has the power of the state behind it. It has the power of the government behind it. So I always look at, my problem is I'm too logical. I look at things logically. I break things down deductively. Like, all right, well, a security gives you a stake in a company. This cryptocurrency does not give you a stake in a company. Therefore, it's not a security. That's how I look at things. I put out statements that are factually correct and deduce it down. And then I just deduce it. So, who knows? But then you have these other things that come into place, such as, hey, this has government behind it. This has bribery behind it. This has other implications, and you have to take that into account. All right, we're gonna run a quick ad, and then we will get into the next thing I want to talk about. Play a quick ad. And then we're going to be talking about Justin Sun. Going to be having lunch with Warren Buffett. All Aesthetics says, I feel like Kik is a dead social media platform. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely fallen in popularity. I wouldn't say it's completely dead. There's still millions of people who use it, but I haven't used it since, like, I was in high school. So it's definitely not as popular as it used to be. I think it's kind of like the old Snapchat in a way. Like, it's what Snapchat is now. Like, it's on top. All the younger people in their like late teens, early 20s are using it for Snapchat, and that's what Kik used to be. Everyone was using it, and now it's like, yeah, some people use it, but it's not nearly as popular. But yeah, I mean, I would say it's falling out of popularity. I agree with that. I agree with that. All right, so I think the ad should be over for you. Yeah. So Justin Sun is going to be having lunch with Warren Buffett. Interesting. So those of you who don't know, Warren Buffett does not like cryptocurrency. He does not like Bitcoin. Justin Sun donated $4.57 million, not to Warren Buffett. It's for a charity Warren Buffett's working with to change his hatred of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Justin Sun says he may not be able to change Warren Buffett's opinion on Bitcoin in a 3-hour lunch. However, Sun hopes to offer the Berkshire Hathaway chief a different opinion. I want him to learn what the younger generations are doing. Sun says he's a believer and a fan of Buffett and his long-term value investing strategy. Adding he wants to pay Buffett back for his inspiration. So from what it looks like, Justin Sun is a fan of Warren Buffett. And I don't have anything particularly against Warren Buffett. I don't agree with him on everything. But his value investing strategy seems to have inspired Justin Sun, which is the creator of Tron. Now, whether or not you agree on Tron, I still think this is interesting. I think this is him really putting money where his mouth is in terms of Justin. And I think it's great that's going to charity, but I wonder if he'll have anything. I really hope he prepares for this. I think he will, but he really talks to all the blockchain experts, talks to everyone who is an expert on crypto and blockchain, and really comes into this with at least 10 really great arguments for investing in cryptocurrency. So yeah, he paid $4.57 million for lunch with Warren Buffett, who hates Bitcoin. He's the founder of Tron and CEO of file-sharing website BitTorrent, and he had the highest bid in the 20 years of the charity auction. Proceeds will go to the Glide Foundation to help the homeless in San Francisco, so it's going to a pretty good cause, I would say. And yeah, I mean, this could be very interesting. I wonder if they're gonna film it. I would like to see this filmed, so we could kind of look at how he reacts to this, but I don't know if they're gonna film it. I haven't read anywhere whether or not if they are gonna film it. So, but I do hope they do. I hope they do. All right. So, biggest gainer today in the markets was Solve, up 70%, followed by GX Chain, down 31.59%, followed by Chainlink, down 17.48%. Biggest loser today was Monocoin, down 15%. Bitcoin dominant sitting at 55.5%, better than 66.6, number of the beast. I'm not a superstitious person, but I'm just saying that would look pretty ominous. Market cap just at about $250 billion, just under it, so say, you know, 250 billion rounded up. Be Free says it will take years before XRP goes to moon. I guess that depends on what your definition of the moon is. People have different definitions. I certainly think XRP could hit $5 in less than 2 years. So it depends on what what your consideration of moon is. But if you think moon as in like $50 XRP, then yes, it will take some years before it hits that, or, you know, $25 XRP. But I think a $5 XRP, a $10 XRP is doable within the next year or two. All right. So we talked about a lot today. We're at 20 minutes. If anyone, I'll stay another couple minutes in the live stream. If anyone has any questions or comments, feel free to ask them. Again, super chats, guys, are appreciated. It will pin your comment for everyone to see. Even the people who watch the video after it's live will see your comment. So take, you know, you might want to feel a little bit cool about that. I'm not sure. But yeah, super chats are appreciated. This is a one-man show here. I don't have any corporate sponsors or anything like that. And if you do want to donate XRP or Bitcoin, my links are in the description. Check them out if you want to donate a couple bucks there. I would appreciate that. Everything helps. XRP Banana says, Phil, do you follow Digital Nomad Investor? I've watched his content a few times. I don't know a ton about him. But yes, I've watched his content here and there. I'm not a regular viewer of his, but I have watched it. I'd love to chat with him if you'd like to. So if anyone sees this and wants me to chat with him, I would be happy to chat with Digital Nomad Investor. Punk says, Moon once Ripple cuts down sales. Yes, Ripple is going to be cutting down sales, so that is an awesome thing to say, because we just had an article, Ripple will be reducing their sales to XRP, forcing institutional investors and forcing companies to buy from normal investors. All Aesthetics says, do I think Litecoin will go any higher before the halving? I do think it will go a bit higher. I think it's just that anticipation, and I think a lot of people are really anticipating that. So I do think Litecoin has more room to run. We could do a little bit TA on Litecoin. Just a little bit. I'm not going to go too in depth, but I will talk a bit about it. See how things are going in that regard. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, so for Litecoin, it does look like it has more room to run. The reason I'm saying that is because we're not into overbuying territory. I just want to pull up a Bollinger Band as well. Oh yeah, I definitely think Litecoin has more room to run. And the reason I'm saying that is because of a couple different factors here. So this is to All Aesthetics, talking about Litecoin. One factor I'm looking at is RSI, which measures overbuying and overselling. Once prices get into overbuying territory, a pullback is necessary for newer investors to come in. You could look right here on the chart. Overbuying, we saw right there, and then it comes right down. And when it gets into overselling, it will bounce back up. So, and also another factor I am looking at, this is Litecoin, be free. We're talking about Litecoin right here. Another factor, I'll go into, I might talk about that in a second. Another factor I'm looking at in Litecoin is I'm looking at the Bollinger Band. The Bollinger Band is on the high end, so we're at the high end of the extreme, okay? So usually if these candlesticks were on the lower end and dipping through the bottom of the Bollinger Band, that would indicate a possible buying opportunity. All Aesthetics, thank you for the super chat, buddy. I appreciate it. Truly. Thank you for the super chat. It goes a long way. It really helps me out a lot. So thank you so much. But yeah, so when I'm looking to buy crypto, I buy at the low point. So when I'm looking to buy, I'm looking for when it dips below a Bollinger Band, when the red candlesticks dip below it and RSI hits a low point. That's a good buying point. A good measurement of room to grow is when you have actual price movement going forward. XRP Banana says DNI, so that is Digital Nomad Investor, is an ex-American government employee. Really good guy. I did not know that about him. Interesting. Ex-government. Very, very interesting. Pull up one more indicator. Pull up the MACD. The MACD is a lagging indicator. Oh, it's gonna make me try and buy it. God damn it. I probably should just buy the full version of this, right? MACD. Not NACD. MACD. All right, so it looks like we're coming to another MACD crossing with we want the orange line to go under the blue line. But yeah, the MACD is a lagging indicator, so it doesn't tell too much about it. So I don't put a ton of weight behind MACD. Be Free wants to do XRP or Bitcoin. We could do Bitcoin. And maybe next stream we'll do XRP. And after this, guys, I will get out of here. And a big thanks again to All Aesthetics for the super chat. I do appreciate it. And again, if anyone does want to do a super chat, very appreciated. And if you're not into using super chats, if you want to donate some crypto, my links are in the description. So now we're at Bitcoin. Now Bitcoin, as we can see, the candlesticks are on the lower end of the Bollinger Band, which means we could start hitting some resistance levels. Right now we have what's called mixed indicators, and that's what I like that's the term I kind of phrased. Mixed indicators means that different indicators are showing bullishness and bearishness. And again, we're talking short term, right? So long term, yes, I think Bitcoin's going to go up. Long term, I think a lot of cryptocurrencies are going up. When I'm doing TA, I'm talking in the short term, what's happening next. So we have, for Bitcoin, we have mixed indicators. So when we look at RSI looks good in terms of it's not an overbuying, meaning it has room to run. Okay, Bollinger Bands, it's on the red candlestick is on the low end. However, it's not breaking the Bollinger Band. That's an important point. Buying opportunities I always look for is when the red candlestick breaks through the Bollinger Band and RSI dips very low. And XRP Banana says, all in an XRP, he is one great guy to learn how government works and what's coming. That's DNI. Interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, like I was saying, this isn't necessarily a buying opportunity for Bitcoin because I like to see the red candlestick break below the Bollinger Band. However, it's on the lower end. So it's on the lower end. RSI looks decent. We're not in overbuying yet. And MACD, which is a lagging indicator, is showing potential for another correction. But again, this is mixed, so I don't want to urge you one way or the other on Bitcoin. But I'm going to get going now, guys. Thank you for coming out to the stream. Thank you to All Aesthetics for the super chat. Thank you to anyone who's donated to my crypto links, and my wallet addresses in the description. And thank you to anyone who just tuned into the stream. I do appreciate it. And thank you for coming out, chatting with me. And I think we had a good stream. We're at about 30 minutes, so it's what I aim for. 30-minute stream is what I aim for. And so thanks to everyone. XRP Bananas, Be Free, All Aesthetics. Hope you all have a great day. If Jay's still in the chat, thank you for the moderation, Jay. And I will catch you next time. Have a great day.